Alrighty, welcome to another episode of Life and Whiskey. As always, I'm Jordan, and today we are going to look at Old Forester Signature 100 Proof. And it's a pretty good little whiskey, I have to say. A lot of people are fans of the Old Forester brand. They have many different varieties now. They have a lot of the pre-prohibition ones, 1886, I believe, 1910, 1920. And a couple other varieties that I'm not sure off the top of my head. Make sure you go out and explore their lineups. The interesting thing and what actually led me to this bottle as opposed to the normal standard Old Forester, their 86 proof stuff, was the 100 proof was actually like 30 cents cheaper for whatever reason. So that led me to pick up this bottle, and I'm quite happy that I did. It's a very excellent bottle. So this is Old Forester. It's produced by Brown-Forman, and it's at least 2 years old, and this is 100 proof, so it's 50% ABV. I picked it up for $18.59. And like I said, some of the other varieties, most notably the 86 proof, was $18.89. So I saved myself 30 cents, got the 100 proof instead of the 86. Quite happy with that. So I'm going to pour this, and we'll get into it a little bit here. And then we're going to talk about an experience that I recently had that was a new one for me, and I found it to be quite interesting. And it's not going to be a whiskey related experience, but it's something that I'm going to encourage everybody to get out and try at least once in their life and check it out if you haven't done so already. So, oh man, okay, very, very, very cherry forward. It's not medicinal at all like the Evan Williams stuff. This is like sweet fruit cherries, not candied at all, not like maraschino cherries or something like that. It's very, go to the store, pick up a sweet cherry and eat it cherry. It's very, very nice. It's a floral cherry, I guess, a sweet floral cherry. Has some dark fruit notes in there. And it's perfumey. Yeah, it has a very perfumey quality to it. It's very nice. Let's see. My notes say I got a light oak, brown sugar, and it's hard to get past the cherry. I'll agree with it. It's hard to get past the cherry. That's definitely dominating. If I try really, really hard, I might be able to pick up some brown sugar, but I'm not really finding it. And the oak, there's no oak there today. The perfuminess and the cherry are just overwhelming my nose right now, so I just can't get past those two things. And with that perfumey, it's that light floral perfumey appleness, similar to a Buffalo Trace, but this definitely doesn't have that classic profile. But it's a similar nose element, I would say, that's in there. Okay, that heavier proof, it's it's bringing a good depth to each one of those nose characteristics in the flavor profile. It starts out apple and vanilla and honey with that floral compound very forward. Moves into a light cherry that follows that. So it goes from like a light sweet fruit to a dark fruit, moving into that cherry. And that floralness kind of being in the middle there kind of opens up, and it clings to your tongue pretty good. You get a little bit of an ethanol burn in there that kind of follows off the back of your tongue and down your throat a little bit, and it starts to burn a little bit in there. In a very pleasant way, though. Nothing's overpowering. And then it moves into this. It moves into a brown sugar flavor, but not very sweet. It mellows out. So kind of moving into the finish, that's kind of the note that's leading into that finish, is this mellow brown sugar. Now in the second sip, that was very cherry forward, very sweet candy cherry forward. And that note's kind of persisting through kind of that floral apple brown sugar, and then it moves back into this cherry note on the finish where it picks up a little bit of oak and a little bit of pepper, and then that note is just drawn out for a really long time with that alcohol. It's very, very pleasant. I think you can get more out of this bottle if you sat with it for a while and explored it a bit more. I think there's more in there, or you could kind of tease out some of the different parts of that flavor profile a bit more. But man, very, very nice. I mean, they're classic bourbon notes, but on the same token, they're classic bourbon notes presented in a manner that you don't find in a lot of whiskeys. So very, very enjoyable. Definitely go out and pick up one of these. As I said, it was only $18.59 here in Wyoming. Let me know what you can find it for in your area. So, till then, like, subscribe, share. I hope you're enjoying this content. Please put in the comments below any comments you have or content you would like to see, or if you have a particular bottle you would like to see reviewed, put that in there. As always, comment what you can find the whiskey being reviewed for in your area. As I said, this was $18.59. Let me know what you can find it for. But as always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have yourselves a great day. Get out, have yourselves some fun.